Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how to create interactive components and use them. Well, Figma just launched interactive components in the recent update, and it has been a lot helpful for the designers to create minimum components and use it in the everywhere in the design works. All right. So today I'm going to show you how to create interactive components easily and use them in your design box. All right, so first I'm going to show you how to create a button has an interactive component which will have three state: a default state, hover state, and an active state. Right, and I'm going to create an input field, and it will also have an hover state and active state, and I'm going to add a list item, and that will be having an active state. All right, so let's get started. So first I'm going to create a button. So I'm going to add a button with the text get started, and I'm going to make it auto layout, and I'm going to adjust the paddings. I'm going to give the border radius at 5 and add the fill color. So for now I'm going to add the fill color has a less density so you guys can understand. Right, and I'm going to name it as button default. Right, now I'm going to clone it and increase the density of the color a bit darker. So this is going to be the hover state. And I'm going to clone it again to make the density a bit darker for the active state. Now our buttons have been created: default, hover, and active. And now I'm going to select all the three states and create multiple components. So now all these three are separate components now. So now I'm going to combine all these together as a single variant. So now you can see these three odd variants inside a single component. I can change the component name as button state. Right. So now I'm going to prototype it. So while hover, it will take it to the second frame, and while clicking it, it will take it to the third frame. Right. So now I'm going to show you how to use it. So go to your design, the frame where you are designing. Go to the assets panel and drag and drop the button. So you may see we have created three different states, but it's showing only one state here. Well, we can change it. Just go to design and the button property name. There you can change it from button default or active or hover, whatever you want it. For now I'm going to keep it as default. So I'm going to show you how it is going to work, and I'm going to play it. Yeah, so how button is here now. So if I hover, it changes the color. If I click it, it changes the color again. So I can use it multiple times, the same button. Like I just have to drop here. I can change its state from hover, and I can create multiple ones, and then I can play it, and then I can use it anywhere I want. All right, so I hope you understand now. So this was just the button ones. All right, so I'm going to show you how to create input now. So same for the input. First I'm going to do is to create a a box or frame, whatever you want you can do it. I'm going to add a rectangle box. It's going to be 200 bit and height of 55. Maybe I'll make it the width as 300. All right, I'm going to add the border radius at 5 and the in fill color a bit darker. Okay, let me just change the background color. Yeah, Okay. Okay, so I'm going to change the fill color as a bit gray. All right, and then I'm going to add text. Type your name. I'm going to decrease the size, sorry, and I'm going to make it medium and going to place it. Right, now I'm going to group this together. Shift A, I just want it 200, sorry, 300. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of this text. So this is going to be the input default. I'm going to clone it, change, add a stroke color, make it right. So this is going to be the hover state, and I'm going to clone it again, and I am going to change the color of the border, and I'm going to remove the text. Right, so this is going to be the button active. Now same thing, group them all together, sorry, select them all together and create multiple components and combine together as a variance, and then prototype it. So while hover and while clicking on click. Okay, all right, so I'm going to try it now. Drag the input field here, let's run it. Right, so here is our input. So while I hover, it changes the color. When I click it, it it changes the color of the stroke, and it removes the text. All right, so this is how the components work. All right, I don't have to create multiple things. Okay, so our input has been worked good. So now I'm going to create a list item. All right, so first I'll draw a box, add a radius, remove the fill and add the stroke, add the text, and I'm going to create an auto layout and just the paddings. Okay, so this is going to be the list default. Here I will change the color, and this is going to be the list hover. Clone it again, and I will change the border color and add a fill color to it. Right, so our list has been created. Now do the same thing, select all together, create multiple components, and combine as variants. And now do the prototyping while hover and while clicking it. Right, so let's do it. Right, so our list item is here, so you can see it's working good and fine. If you want, you can add icons here, right? No problem in the deal. So now I'm going to show you how to use all these things in your in your real work. So I have created two things here, a task and a form for creating accounts. So I'm going to drag the input fields here. I can change the text, right? Okay, so this is the form now, and now I'm going to add the list here. I can decrease the size if I want to. Sorry, it's already auto layout, so I can't decrease it now. You see, I can't decrease it. Even if the box, I can't decrease it because I have already created as a interactive asset, so I can't decrease the size. I can change the text. I agree to the sorry to the conditions. Okay, so and you see, if I want to change anything like the size or anything like that, I don't have to like go here and like make it ungroup and something like that. I just like delete this. Sorry, there is a component. Go to the variants you have created. There, just decrease the size at whatever you want it, right? Now you don't have to like go to every state and decrease the size. You can just change the size in the variant. It will automatically change the size in the assets panel. So see, now the box is a bit decreased. Now I can add text here. Sorry, I forgot to write terms. Okay, so our now last thing is to add button here. Okay, so now I can use it. It's working very good, right? I change the fill color of this, so maybe it will look good. Let's take it like once. Yeah, look, it has changed the color in everyone. Right, so it is working very good. Same, go for the today task. Add the list items. I will be adding some random list here to show you how it really going to work. So I have created the list here. If you want, you can add more list. I'm just going to add with 4 list, and I'm going to add a button here. I'm going to add it all done. Sorry, and now I'm going to test it. So you see, it is working very good, right? Button is working too. So this is how interactive components work. I hope you guys like it. If you want anything more, just leave a comment on what topic you need, and I will create a topic on that. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you soon, guys.